Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, Yeehaw, and for a few days now I have wanted to watch the finals of the Pokemon Unite Winter Tournament that they just recently held. This was, 3 days ago, and I really wanted to break down the meta that we see on a lot of these Japanese teams, some of the Pokemon choices they have, and watch the finals matches together with you, so I hope you enjoy it. But first, we have a sponsor today, a word from our sponsor, and I'm very grateful to all of you. Because of you, I get to have sponsors like this. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you to Raid and thank you to this community for your support. I get sponsors like this because of you. Raid is a mobile turn-based RPG which has one of the greatest features of all time, which lets your units battle for you because I don't make good decisions. Sorry, hold on, I'm getting a phone call from Baywatch star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Sup, D? Oh, he's calling about the newest boss released in Raid. It's the biggest and craziest yet. It's a Hydra. No, Dwayne, it has more than one head. It's a Hydra. What head am I most worried about? Maybe the head of Mischief. It can take one of your champion buffs and spread it to the other Hydra heads. You're not really worried about that one? Well, how about the head of Decay? Every time you heal one of your champions, they lose max HP. You can find me in-game under Spraggles. Just like my channel. Okay. Not a real phone call. Great. Bye. I know what you're saying, Jake. I love the Hydra, but I want more. Well, right now, Raid is giving away a limited edition champion to every player in the game. This champion is esports legend Simple. Between now and January 28th, Simple's limited edition champ is available for free to new and old players of Raid. All you have to do is log in for 7 days between now and January 28th, and he is yours. If you like exciting boss battles, over 600 different champions you can summon, or fast-paced RPG combat, Raid is for you, and there's never been a better time to sign up. If you sign up using the QR code on the screen or the link in my description, you get a free starter pack valued at almost $30. You get a free champion, 200k silver, 1 energy refill, and 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon awesome champions as soon as you get in the game. Once you're in game, all your rewards will be waiting for you right up there, but you've only got 30 days to do it. Thank you all, and I'll see you in game. Mwah! First match between these two teams, we can see they have a Zarina, Dragonite, Snorlax, Lucario, Talon on top, and for the purple team, and Wigglytuff, Talon, Dragonite, Lucario, Greedent for the orange team. It's pretty cool to see Pokemon like Snorlax on these comps. I don't see it too often, and I really think it's because of how Block is performing currently in the meta here. So let's go ahead and see this first match. It's still loading. Here we go. All right, and this is something I kind of saw earlier. I hadn't watched the full matches, but I noticed Talon heads top, and then Lucario kind of helps with the center jungle for their Dragonites, and then both Talon and Lucario head top. So they're kind of doing a mixture of a 2-1-2 meta, but of course they just have so much roaming as a team. You could see the orange team's Greedent already down there in the bottom, sort of eating up experience for his team here. Top lane, we can see Lucario and Talon. Ooh, this is getting dangerous for this Lucario here. He doesn't have any points to score. Taken out by Talonflame. Talon and Lucario in the top lane. You love to see it. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen a Zarina in the top lane at all, but they actually had their Zarina in the bottom lane. Ooh! Once again, Talonflame picks off a Lucario in that top lane. Very cool. We now see Greedent for the orange team just kind of getting ready to do Greedent things. We have a spawn coming up here in 5 seconds. Bears for both teams. We have Dragonair in the top lane. Interestingly enough, wasn't Dragonair by the time they got there because of how they distributed the jungle experience. You can see orange team still has a Dratini. And we have Lucario versus Lucario with the Dragonair from the purple team. This should be a very good exchange for the purple team right now. Orange team is completely outmanned. Finally, Dragonair makes it there for the orange team here. It looks like purple team really got the best of that exchange, although this Lucario, it's in a dangerous position here. Able to make it out okay. Bottom lane, we weren't able to see what happened bottom lane, but we do see the scoring. We see that Greedent has deposited 9 points here. However, Snorlax and Zarina in the bottom lane for the purple team have deposited points. And look at that! Greedent steals from the jungle. Greedent steals from the jungler. That is what that Greedent does. That orange team's Greedent is going to be stealing jungle attention. And look at that. We've got a goal getter roll out Wiggly. You love to see it. And this is just all this Greedent does, is just act like a jerk the whole time, trying to steal things from this jungler. If it can deny enough experience and enough Eos energy, it will stop that. Ooh, that was a really interesting thing I just saw there, which was we have a Stomp Zarina, my personal favorite Zarina. I just love seeing so many different metas, you guys, because metas can feel kind of stale until you get to see what other regions are doing with it, and you realize there's so many ways to play this game. We have two, I believe, extreme speed Lucarios here. Really trying to get that Dragonite for the purple team here. Dragonite, I mean, is just huge at stealing objectives. And, ooh, this Talon, they know they're in a tough spot, but they get the points. They're able to score. Right now, 85-61. Big score here for the purple team. Another 24 points from Zarina. No goals are broken on either team. We have Dreadnought and Rotom up, but for the most part, people are kind of not paying attention to them. They're kind of fighting amongst each other. It's not that they're not paying attention to them. It's that, oh, here we go. And we have the Hyper Beam from Purple Team's Dragonite. This should be an easy steal for Purple Team's Dragonite. Woo! Really late on that Hyper Beam. Maybe it was on cooldown there. We weren't able to see that a moment ago. Now we have this Rotom pushing down. We have top goal broken and Rotom coming down. So this is really great for the orange team right here. And they're able to use this pressure. They're able to use the fact that purple team has to deal with that Rotom to hopefully go ahead and take this Dread here. Let's see. There's the Hyper Beam. Orange team's Hyper Beam right on point there. Takes Dreadnought. Orange team with both objectives now. Dreadnought and Rotom and up in score. Interesting. And they've got the little counters on the bottom there. I'm taking a sip of coffee, a coffee break. Greedent in the middle there. It looks like we have a Belch Greedent. I actually didn't see if it was Covet or Stuffed Cheeks. Talon being very, very mean, as Talons often are. Trying to push everyone away. We have 3 on this bottom goal. The question is, does purple want to leave these goals there? Because they have 2 goals up right now, so maybe they're waiting for more points. Speak of the devil. They are over-dunking here. Big over-dunk in that goal. That is a lot of points in that bottom goal, and now they're heading into the enemy's jungle there to go ahead and farm. We've got Greedent jumping in for this Unite and a goal getter. No, maybe Greedent didn't have the goal getter. It was Dragonite that had the goal getter, and Greedent has the fluffy tail. I need to see the moveset on this Greedent. I'm just very curious here. And you have no idea how happy I am seeing a Stomp Zarina. I love Stomp Zarina. It's so fun. I feel like the single target damage you get from it is just so incredible. I don't feel like I'm outputting as much damage or healing as much when I run Stomp Zarina, but I do feel like you get a ton of damage there. All right. You just get a ton of bursty damage. And, you know, something I talk about a lot with Pokemon Unite is a Pokemon isn't any less useful because they have less health. They're only less useful once they are KO'd. Ooh, look at this. We got a turn in here from Talon. Is he able to make it happen? He is. Kind of being chased by Greedent. He's like, I'm gone. Talon with those sneaky Talon goals. Yes, that is Rotom for the purple team. Purple team coming back now. That's their first objective of the game. They're pushing that Rotom in. But you can see orange team has taken both top goals from purple team now. So there are less places to score, but obviously less flux zones. Can we see the moveset on Greedent? I missed it earlier. We still have Belch, as I said before. What's our next move here? Is it Stuffed Cheeks or is it Covet? I think it's Covet, the way he's playing, but I'm not sure. Fighting here with this Snorlax and even a Dragonite. I mean, you could use all the Hyper Beams in the world. It's a Snorlax and it used its Unite move. It's not much you can do there. Just have this Greedent walking around. Buddy, use your other move. I'm just super curious here. And we can take a look at the scores right now. Zarina for the purple team has scored a ton, 78 points there. We see 71 points for the orange team's Talonflame, so 97 for the purple team's Talon as well. Lots of points being scored here, and if you've watched a lot of the Japanese games, you can see that the meta is very heavy on scoring. We're actually, ooh, very close. Almost taking that goal there, but it looks like, oh, will Lucario make it out of here? It's very possible. Oh, and they're back in for the fight. Not only will he make it out of here, this is a team fight that they wanted here. Interestingly enough, we are not seeing the Unite move for Dragonite get abused as much as I expected. More points being put in by this Zarina for the purple team, and it has Stomp, so we love it. Dragonite farming up in the bottom lane, leaving it for the Snorlax there. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So here's the big pivotal moment that you'll see a lot of teams decide how their play style is going to be. The question is, does orange or purple team try for the run straight into the enemy goal and score a ton of points, or do they not? Orange team right now really focusing on this Rotom. They want it really badly. Let's see it here. We have a lot of damage getting taken. Whoa! Big Hyper Beam. Orange team secures that Rotom. Huge Rotom that could head into the enemy base right now. So they have multiple avenues for victory right here. Rotom goes in, they score. They run in and score. Or they take Articuno and they score. They have a lot of different ways this could go. Let's see what is able to happen here. We only have one member of any team down, and that is Lucario of the purple team. But look, Dragonite going down for the orange team, and now purple has said, all right, you're pushing towards our base, no problem. We are taking Articuno right now, and it's going to be really hard for orange team to do anything about this. Articuno is down, and they are running towards their goals. This could be a huge, huge moment for purple team. We do have Greedent running in here, and it looked like, I thought Lucario might be running in to dunk extra points there, but it looks like Greedent's going to stay on the enemy base side, and they're going to try as best they can. Look at this Snorlax to push them out. Can they get them away? Yes, they push out Dragonite. So there's about a 200. Oh, the point lead just got way more intense. 806 to 458. This is going to be a really, really hard game for orange team to come back on at this point. So luckily they have Wiggly. I don't know if they have Wiggly's Unite up, but luckily they have Wiggly. If they can make a big play here, and look at purple team. Purple team knows it too. The more purple team puts in, the harder and harder they make it for orange team, even if they get all their points in. It's really hard for orange team to come back here. We've got Wiggly sort of positioning itself. We have Talon, Lucario, Dragonite moving through the bottom here. That Wiggly could be very, very important to them winning this game. If it has a Unite move, it could be huge. Let's see. Do they push into center goal here? Dragonite, Lucario, Talon moving, Wiggly coming down towards the center. We're not seeing what's happening with Greedent here. Oh, I wish we would have seen that. Greedent does score. Wiggly, I think that might have been an accidental rollout. I think that might have been a mistake. I'm not sure. They're trying to put it in right now. They're trying to score, but I actually think it went the wrong way for a half a second there. I could be totally wrong here, but there we go. That is the game. Orange team trying to fight back at the end there, very close and score, but as you saw, I mean, it was just really, really hard to do anything with how dominant they were at that Articuno fight. The nice thing is purple team reacted very, very intelligently. They said, look, that Rotom's going in, or they're running in our goal. They have a Wiggly, so that's probably their game plan anyway. Let's just head to Articuno. Let's win this thing the old-fashioned way, I guess, as they say. And that is exactly what they did. All right, let's head on to the next match here. All right, heading into match number 2 here, we see we do have a mirror, not a mirror matchup, excuse me, but we do have the same Pokemon from the first match. We can actually see that Lucario play here. Lucario jumps the wall, attacks Lillipup, actually takes it for the experience, and Dratini heads straight to the small Corphish up there. We do have the invade happening from Greedent right now. We'll see how good this invade goes for the orange team. Heading down here, fighting this Tauros. This is going to be close. It's going to be hard for Dratini to... Oh, no! I wanted to see what happened. Okay. It's going to be hard for that Dratini to beat Greedent there. Not impossible, but Greedent has great secure, and it's running a fluffy tail. So hopefully we get to go see what happened over there. Oh, wow. Lucario getting taken out. Oh, and it looks like actually the purple team's Dratini was able to beat out that Greedent in that fight there. Surprising. Greedent has incredible secure with tackle, and it also has that fluffy tail. So it looks... Ooh, that was odd. I mean, that Dratini really got him. Very good plays from the Dratini on the purple team right there. Orange team's Greedent not able to really do much at all inside this jungle. It is slowing them down. As you can see, Dratini from the orange team was already in lane, but we now have a Dragonair coming up to this top lane from purple and just really fighting hard. Zarina scoring in this bottom lane. We have Stomp Zarina in these finals, and I couldn't be happier that we have Stomp Zarina. I love Stomp Zarina. Look at it go. Look at the damage. Oh, I'm surprised we didn't see those. That rollout last a little longer here. Fighting back and forth with Wiggly in the bottom. And because they don't have Greedent, that Wiggly really has to try to play that lane alone here. Unfortunately, this Greedent has not been able to really steal enough from the enemy Dragonair there. Looks like they got something at some point, but unfortunately just not doing an incredible job with that jungle invade. One thing that you can't really show with a jungle invade, even if you don't get all of the experience, it's the amount of time you make the enemy jungler waste if you're invading with Greedent. So it's hard to see even on a scoreboard, but you can kind of see it in the level at some points. However, this Dragonair has actually played this jungle invade extremely well. They fought back against this Greedent super, super hard. And it's gone very, very well for the purple team. Purple team right now ahead 60 points. Getting closer. Talon for orange is going to get beat up here in the I don't even know what you call that area. In the backwoods. Talon got beat up in the backwoods over there. And the game is a lot closer now. 94-60. We got this Lucario top lane for orange team. Really crushing it. 28 points. It looks like they're stacking very, very well. But actually, all of purple team right now, you'll see they have mobilized towards the bottom lane. They broke goal. We have Dragonite. This Dreadnought is secured unless a miracle happens for the orange team right here. Dragonite on any objective, even by itself, is just securing everything. So we see Lucario heading top now. Dragonite does take that objective bottom. The question is, who will get this Rotom? Right now, we are fighting over this goal. Woof, look at that. 1 point left. They want to break it. And I love breaking goals. The thing I don't love about breaking goal, obviously, is look at all the experience you just gave the enemy team. I don't love that. But the thing I do love about breaking goals is it really cuts down on the amount of information the enemy team has and the presence that they're able to have at objectives. So if both top and bottom goals are gone, it's just harder for them to get to Rotom, harder for them to get to Dreadnought. It gives them less of a place to fall back and heal. And we're fighting actually down in this bottom lane. They're trying to push this Rotom in. This is a hard Rotom to push in, but we're above 5 minutes. So it's actually one of the better Rotoms to try to push into this goal. And you can see Snorlax pushing everyone back. If Snorlax is able to get another big push, they can actually get that Rotom in just because of Snorlax's push here. It's not super easy to do. Trying to position here. Is he able to make it happen? Oh no. Oh, he was. He was able to make it happen. Pushes that Rotom in. Top goal buy. Top goal buy. And ooh, orange team's Dragonite getting that nice Hyper Beam there, but a big win for purple team right now. So they are now up by 300 points. Oh, bye. By Snorlax. They're now up by 300 points right now. Top goal is gone. Top secondary goal is gone. Bottom goal is gone. Bottom secondary goal still up. Every single goal up for the purple team. I spoke too soon. Top goal going down right now. Game is getting a little closer. We do have a Covet Greedent. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but that is the kind of Greedent we got here. That's the kind of Greedent we got. We've got a Stomp Serena and a Covet Greedent. Dragonite. Oof. Oh, Wiggly. Wiggly's in trouble here. I was wondering if Wiggly was going to try to roll out in those in that center area, but I think it's trying to get away. It's not able to get away. Lucario secures the KO here. Greedent just hanging out in this area, being incredibly mean while we have Zarina off-laning, sort of solo-ish in the bottom scoring, and no one is here. No one's here. Dragonite takes it by himself. No one's there. Enemy Dragonite using a Unite to actually jump over the wall and get a score in that top goal here. Kind of a fun play. I like that. We have another objective coming up. Rotom is up right here. Purple team is thinking, we don't need this super hard. Of course, I'm sure they would love it, but they don't need it. We have two fighting in the jungle. It's Dragonite and who else? Zarina was fighting Dragonite in the jungle there, and Dragonite was not able to stop that Zarina there. So Dragonite taken out. No one on Rotom until finally Dragonite gets there. Do we have another secure for the purple team? I think we do here. Yes, we do. No one's here to stop them. And even if they were, how do you stop a Hyper Beam Dragonite? That is the question here. Purple team, it looks like they were going for a sneaky score, maybe in that main goal there with Talon. Having to back out here. Snorlax in the bottom lane, just positioning themselves. I don't think that Rotom gets any support getting pushed in. It looks like they're just going to fight it back with Greedent and Wiggly. And it doesn't look like purple team is going to try to take advantage of that. Actually, something I do want to point out. Look at this. I'm going to pause this really quick. Did I pause it at the right time? Yeah. Look at the entire mini-map right here. The entire mini-map is completely clear. Every single piece of experience completely clear. And that's how you're able to get such high scores from this purple team, and really from a lot of the teams that play this meta, is you're able to get insane amounts of scores because every piece of experience on the map is gone, and you have a ton of experience for your team, so your levels are extremely high. I would love to see what levels we head into the final moments with. Right now, we have a 12, 13, 11, 12, 13 for purple, 11, 12, 11, 11, 10 for orange. So orange is way down experience-wise at this moment. This is interesting. Okay, so I think what orange is doing is they're trying to watch purple here. They know that purple could just walk in and try to score in their goal at the 2-minute mark. And given that they're so far ahead, even if orange team takes Articuno, maybe they're thinking, hey, I think purple's just going to walk in here. And look, they're just hiding in all these bushes right now, getting ready for this final play. The question is it Articuno or is it walking the goals in? And I think they might just try to walk the goals in here. Wiggly, we see off-laning 40 points. This Wiggly play, I don't know. I don't love it, but we'll see if it works out. Able to score the 80, which is good. But now we have purple team actually on Articuno by themselves. We have purple team now fighting this Dragonite here. Dragonite not getting out of there. Dragonite needs to make it to the center so it has a chance to fight. But we actually have multiple people from both teams fighting over center. We didn't get to see what happened there, but Dragonite took it. And the interesting thing is, in that moment, you actually saw purple team gang up and take down the Dragonite of the orange team, meaning that only purple had that amazing Dragonite secure in that center area. Articuno was taken, and yeah, this isn't even close. This could be a 1,000-point game at this point. Oh man, and they're just they're fighting here in the center. There's really not a lot that orange can do right now. Even if every single member of orange scored 100 points, they are still down. So orange team has lost this game. I'm calling it right now. If I'm wrong, I'll eat a briefcase, but I don't believe I am. Ooh, we got a nice score here. Oh, no. Stopped. Look at Serena just stomping up and down on the ground. 984, 387. Purple team crushing it in this game right here. Purple team had the ability to win without getting Articuno, and then they happened to also get Articuno. So, yeah, this has just been a great game for the purple team here. Kind of everything has gone their way for the most part. They've taken, if you look at the bottom, they have taken every single objective. They came up, they took 2 Rotoms and 2 Dreads. Wow. Not a single objective taken from the orange team. I guess I shouldn't say every single objective was taken, but every single objective that was taken by purple team. Huge game, big win. I believe this is the end of the tournament. I think it's best of 3, which I feel like the final round should be best of 5, right? Maybe best of 7, but that's best of 3. Purple team takes the victory, and I mean, it's got to be over 1,000. 1,080 points. There you go. GG. Purple team with the Stomps Arena taking down the orange team. And there you have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you all, and I will see you all next time.